Pretty good movement, yeah.
That's
Two
really
20-pounders, they're moving. Not that they can't. There's a lot of very graceful 220-pounders. You see those tall, long, lean ones. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of great athletes at 220 because you see a lot of football linemen out there who are really good with their feet. Strong. Coaches love getting their football players out there on the wrestling mat.
Now it's overtime.
We'll have some heavyweights coming out. Of course, there's going to be another Solon kid out here, Linderbaum. Logan Linderbaum has made his way. He's a junior. He's made it up here. He's taking on number 2 Tyler Putney. Mountain of a man there for Forest City. Number 2 ranked Putney. They just get underway on mat number 5. And it looks like Pena down here from Hampton Dumont. Number 3 ranked wrestler versus Daniel Pike. I believe he's from Monticello, guys. Yep. He's a senior. Pena, a junior. Placed 7th last year at heavyweight. It's 220 epic battle going on still here on mat number 4, tied at 6. 20 seconds left in the overtime. Sudden victory portion. Now who's going to get tired? Who's going to have something left?
I don't know, but this is interesting here. It's going to go down to the mat. Flip of the coins. Who wants to go down first?
Let's see if somebody's ready to ride this out.
I don't think either guy has been doing a very good job riding. Both guys have done a great job coming up, exploding from underneath.
See what they have left here. The couple other heavyweight matches going on, as we mentioned. Scoreless on mat number 5 between Linderbaum and Putney. Pena and Pike down here on mat number 6, also scoreless, but it's 8-6 now in favor of Canon on mat 4.
Got a reversal. Got a reversal there, huh?
And I didn't see it, of course.
Either.
Yeah, yes, he did. Yep.
I was looking down at my
Had
paper.
to be.
1 point escape. That's big right there.
That's very good for him.
That's a big escape for Christensen right there of Atlantic.
This is the part where some of the folks lose what's going on after the sudden victory when they do this and they trade off. You got to watch what, they don't stop. You don't just get the reverse and it's over. Continue that period and then see what the other guy can do. So that's right. That escape's huge.
Christensen up to his feet. 1 point escape just like that. So that ties it back up 8-8. Both these guys haven't had any problem getting out from underneath from each other.
Cannon's looking for something there, but Christensen makes the first move, but nothing happens. Tries a shot. Doesn't get very far in. Time running out here. And rush up on our overtime.
Into the first period over there between Pena and Pike. No score, 0-0. Canon up to his feet over here at mat number 4, the blue mat. Didn't get out. Christensen did a good job holding it. Now, if Christensen rides him out here, he wins this match. If he can ride him out.
What has he got left?
Cannon's up to his feet.
Look at that.
1 point escape. That will do it.
Cannon had just enough left. And he joins Ryan in the finals for Mount Vernon.
I tell you what, though, Christensen walks off the mat from Atlantic awful upset with himself, but I tell you what, he definitely deserves a lot of credit for the effort that he put out there.
Yeah, that was a great effort there by both young men. Christensen battled hard, come up on the short end. It's a tough way to lose when you're that deep in overtime, when it has to come down to who's either too tired to go on or who makes a mistake sometimes. Looks like that was just a good job of Canon finding a way to get out. Christensen hadn't given up by any means. We also have in the heavyweights over here, Putney is leading 2-1, the Forest City heavyweight. He's ranked number 2, taking on the unranked Linderbaum. There's your unranked wrestler, folks. Solon has brought an unranked wrestler into the semifinals in 2A, the only unranked wrestler. And then on the other side of the bracket, Mario Pena, number 3 ranked, taking on Daniel Pike of Monticello at number 9. It is 2-1 Pena. And 2A, these guys, this class, most of the ranked wrestlers gone before we even got here to state. They had a district where 4 ranked wrestlers were at, and Pena was part of that. He survives 4 ranked wrestlers at one district. That happens. can't plan it out. You can't send the ranked wrestlers to different places. A lot of guys we don't get to see this week, folks, are very tough wrestlers. We saw a lot of great wrestlers go down in sectionals and districts in 1A and 2A just because of loaded fields. But there's so many great wrestlers in Iowa. That's the benefit, though. By the time you get here, there's no disappointments. Everybody deserves to be here.
On the Fairway Foods Championship Network, we have Bob Selby, Mark Ironside, myself, Alan DeBolt. 2A semifinal action your way. And now we have a lot of wrestling action coming up later on tonight yet, guys, with 3A and 1A semifinals.
Yeah, we'll have a chance with the 3A next when we come back. They'll start that, and then the nightcap will be the 1A semifinals. So we'll get to see all of those great wrestlers that we haven't had a chance to talk about. We just touched on Happel, of course, and Washburn because we got a chance to see that big match. There were many others that we caught a glimpse of, so we'll get to talk about them in their semifinal matches. But looking forward to 3A tonight. Semifinals in 3A, it doesn't get much better than that. Team races are tight.
Bettendorf, Southeast Polk. Bettendorf winning the duels title, taking that from Southeast Polk, who won it the year before.
And if anybody wants to say the duels, the teams don't care, they should have watched that match. It was bitter. It was a blood feud. Those teams were going at it. And really, to the credit of all these teams, guys, in the duels Wednesday, you know, until you get down to that 5th and 7th place match where you got to worry about some of your individuals, they were wrestling full lineups and going all out. It meant something, and you know, people criticize it for many different reasons, but a lot of great action, and some of that, like you mentioned earlier, Alan, it carried over. Winding it down here for the heavyweights in 2A, though. We're in the 3rd period on both, and it's almost the exact same time for both of them, a second apart. 3-1 lead for Putney and a 2-1 lead for Pena.
3A and 1A consolation semifinals and final round will be held beginning at 10 o'clock.
We got to talk to that Solon coach down there about having them switching up singlets on us right in the middle of a session.
Yeah.
Can't be putting different colored singlets on different guys.
Fair. Not very fair. That's the trend now. All these teams have so many different singles.
Hey, it's good for business people that sell them, though.
Yeah.
You like
it's a
that,
great idea, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can really supply
one for each round.
You got to convince coaches. You got to have that opening round and the semifinal singlet and the final singlet.
And you got to have a great booster club too to support you.
That's exactly what I was just thinking. Those things are not cheap.
Yeah.
It's a budget that's.
They don't just go for the basic ones anymore either.
They go sublimated. A lot of
sublimated, all throughout these schools, and a lot of wild designs. So.
Well, the thing is you think with the sublimated singlet, they do last a lot longer. But the problem is everybody wants different ones and newer ones and different looking ones all the time, so they don't really wear them out.
Yeah. Well, and again, good for business. The sublimated would last so much longer, but they buy them anyway. Different ones. So we'll wind it down there finally.
And this can be Putney winning down there.
Putney moves on, number 2 ranked wrestler. Nice effort by Linderbaum, though, getting here to the semifinals again. When we mentioned Solon's program, pretty tough, and that kid learned a lot in the wrestling room. Probably doing a lot of time with Evans, a lot of work there. It paid off for him.
Pena down here wins as well, too.
Pena number 3. Moves on past Daniel Pike.
Class 2A semifinals and 3rd round consolations have
the Pena and a Putney final tomorrow night.
Consolation 2nd round.
What we need here, folks, is a team score. If these guys could tally it up really quick for us so we can get an update on that Davenport Assumption in Mediapolis, where they were knotted. Just for information, as we came into this round, both teams had 4 in the championship side, 3 in the consolation brackets. Assumption was a leader with 51 points, and Mediapolis 50.5. And also right there, too, guys, at number 3 is Albia with